I really am one of the world's biggest Michael Jackson fans, which is why, like you all, I was devastated when I found out he had died on June the 25th this year. He was the one person I was desperate to chat to, but never got the chance. And if you've just seen the last program, you'll see I came quite close in LA, but he didn't quite come through for us. Which is why I am here tonight, just like you all, to see if there's a chance to speak to my idol one last time. This is Michael Jackson, the live seance. Good evening, everyone. I am so excited and a little scared, as tonight is all about a man that I completely adore, Michael Jackson. He is one of my idols, and we are taking part in an incredible TV first as we attempt to contact him one last time in a live seance with medium Derek Akora. Will we do it? We just don't know, but we have an incredible group of people to help us. Where are we tonight? We are in Ireland, and the seance will be starting very shortly. I'll be here in this room watching everything, and just like you, I'm waiting to see what, if anything, will happen. Fingers crossed, though, that Michael will come through. So, with me all of this evening, who better than one of Michael's closest and dearest friends, David Guest. Hello.
Hello. I just have to tell you, you have the most beautiful lips and the prettiest white teeth I've ever seen in my life.
Why, thank you, David.
Okay.
Okay, now, how open are you to what we're doing tonight? What do you think about it all?
I've always, since I was a little kid, believed in the hereafter.
Really?
So, and I had many discussions with Michael about it, especially when he did the CD Ghosts. Oh. So, and I've always believed in superstitions too.
Really?
Yes, and even when I tour, I have little people on stage because they bring me good luck.
They bring you good luck.
And I believe in leprechauns too.
Oh, well, then you've come to the right place.
I'm here.
So, what do you think Michael would have thought of what we're doing here tonight? Would he have thought we were crazy?
No, he wouldn't think we're crazy. He'd think, why not? Let's take a gamble and see if we can get in touch with the spirit, because we're not here to find out anything of who did this in a legal case, who did what, how he died. We're here to see if we can get in touch with his spirit, to see that he's doing okay, that he's in heaven, and that he's happy, and that he's feeling great.
And you brought a CD along, didn't you?
I did. This is Ghosts.
Yeah.
And this is when Michael and I used to talk so much about the hereafter and spirits. Wow. Because he did a lot of songs, Thriller, Ghosts, that had to do with
Brilliant.
the hereafter.
Well, we will be talking more about that a little bit later on. Thank you, David. Also helping us tonight in the seance are another group of people who loved Michael dearly, his fans. We have 4 of the biggest and most passionate of them around the table tonight. So let's have a quick look at them.
I do believe that Michael's watching over his fans.
Michael Jackson himself and his music has touched my life.
To contact Michael's spirit in this live seance is my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is it.
I'm sure tonight is going to be an amazing experience for the fans. Now, this is the first glimpse of the seance room. Now, Michael wrote his last album in this very room, which is why we decided to be here. Okay, now, in charge of the seance tonight is this man, Derek Akora, one of Britain's most popular and well-loved psychic mediums, and we have with us Dr. Matthew Smith, who you're going to be overseeing this. Now, you are a paranormal psychologist, right?
Yes, a parapsychologist.
Yes,
right.
We will get into that
Okay.
in a moment. So now, Derek,
Yes, Stuart.
how are you feeling tonight? What energy are you feeling in this room?
Well, quite a powerful force of residual energy. But on top of that, since earlier today, there's been a constant build-up of not of residual energy, but of energy from fresh spirit entry.
Really?
Really.
Now,
And
how
I
is
feel
this seance going to work? Because a lot of people are thinking, what is this stuff? How will this actually work?
well, quite simply, we're going to have sitting with us three fans, okay, who are so committed in loving Michael Jackson,
Yes.
that love, once it's in the ether here, should help attract Michael into this ether, if you like.
Wow, well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Now, Matthew, tell me, what is your role in all of this?
Well, my role...
What exactly is your job?
Yeah, well, I'm a parapsychologist. My role tonight, then, is as an observer. And even better, we've actually got 4 fans here, Derek,
yes.
so there's even more energy.
Oh, that's great. That's
which
great.
is even better. But my role is going to be as an observer. I'll be in the room, so I'm here basically to kind of make sure that Derek's OK, and also the fans themselves. Obviously, it could be a very, very emotional experience. So tonight, mainly just to kind of oversee things and make sure people are kind of comfortable.
Right. And do you have any concerns?
I mean, I'm not too concerned about Derek. I think Derek obviously is fairly comfortable with knowing what he's doing. I may have some concerns with the fans because, like I say, this is not a normal everyday event. This is a unique opportunity, and for them it could be extremely emotional. So that's where my concerns may be at the moment.
Right. Now, obviously, like I said earlier, Michael wrote part of his last album here. Do you sort of feel that the fact that he was working on his music, that will make this place even more special to him?
Absolutely, because he spent whatever hours, days, weeks in this place here, and, you know, is composing, is thinking out, because this room still contains all those thought patterns that Michael has left in the residual energy.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, Derek. I'm excited to see what happens tonight. I'm very excited. Now, we are in Ireland, and Michael lived here both in 2006 and 2007. Now, if that surprises you, take a look at what else we uncovered. Michael came to Ireland in the summer of 2006. He'd been here before and increasingly found it to be a place where he could feel at home and escape the media frenzy that permanently surrounded him.
He didn't want to be in the media center because he felt it was too intense and he was too much under the microscope.
Ireland became his sanctuary in the last few years of his life. He even contemplated making it his permanent home.
He just loved Ireland for the people, the countryside. It was just a nice place. He found peace there, loved it, and enjoyed it very, very fondly, absolutely.
If Michael would have moved to Ireland, he would still be breathing today.
And can you believe what the world's biggest megastar did when he got here? He went for a KFC, Chinese takeaway, and even took his kids to the local bowling alley.
Michael came in here like any other visitor centre, just him and his group. They came up, they arrived at the reception counter here, and the guys told them they had to change their shoes if they wanted to go bowling. And the people that were here bowling looked at what looked like Michael Jackson, but I don't think anyone was really convinced that, you know, that this could be Michael Jackson on a Saturday night in Tullamore either. One of the mementos we kept of his night's visit here was, you know, was Michael Jackson's bowling shoes. No one has worn them since they were worn that night by Michael.
Wow, David, bowling, did you know about this?
Yeah, we used to go bowling as kids to a place called Kirkwood Bowling Alley in Studio City since the time he was about 14.
This is in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, yeah. So he always loved bowling.
Was he good at bowling?
Yeah, he was. And sometimes when neither of us would hit the main pin, we'd play gutter ball and see who could hit the gutter balls the fastest.
And what about KFC? Did you get that?
I was the one that told everybody that he used to go to KFC. We'd go there 3 to 4 times a week. He'd take off the skin and then say it's organic. And then we'd get in food fights, and I'd take the mashed potatoes, throw them in his face, and he'd throw them right back at me.
So what about Ireland? Did he ever talk to you about why he loved this place so much?
He told me that he loved Ireland, that there was a special feeling, tranquil, because of all the green valleys, the fields, and the people.
He loved nature, didn't he?
He loved nature, he loved animals, and the people were so wonderful. He could be himself here, and he could bring his children here.
Really? He could relax
Yes.
in a way that he couldn't relax anywhere else.
True.
Was he happy here?
Very happy. He just loved it.
Really?
I think he would eventually bought a home here.
Fantastic. Well, we're very glad to be here. David, as I said, you're going to be with us all night. We'll be having some more Michael Jackson stories from you. Now, the atmosphere here is completely charged. The seance will be starting after the break. Just like me, please keep an open mind, and we'll see you when we come back.